I get a lot of like mixed reactions from people who like discover I go to theme parks by myself. I do go with my family, I do go with friends, but I also go solo quite often. But I realize the only reason I really go solo is because I'm shooting some content. I started going solo back in like 2022, and I remember I feel like the first time was definitely like, I was nervous the first time. Nervous just to go by myself, but then obviously to like be shooting content by myself just gave me a weird feeling. I felt uncomfortable, and it took me a while to like, now I'm at the place where I just don't think about it, but I still do think about it a little bit. Like Disneyland, for example, is a different beast than Universal Studios. I don't know what it is. The energy there is just, I feel more like inhibited. Like it's a little bit more of like a scary space to like try and shoot content. I don't know. I just feel like more people are like watching and like up in my business a little bit. Can't really explain it. It's just the vibe. It's just my intuition. But and it's not a bad thing. It's just, I just feel like I'm extra like aware of my surroundings, and I try to find like the deepest hidden corner everywhere I go in any theme park. Like I'm not trying to like ruin someone's experience by standing in the middle of the way with like my phone out or something like that, or my camera out. It's like I try to find like hidden pockets to like set up my little handheld tripod for 2 minutes to talk about something if I can. Most of the time I'm just hand holding it just because it's easier and faster that way. And that's why a lot of the stuff I'm making is very much like I'm very like, this is the POV. And it's just kind of, that's just how I do it now. And it's just easier. And I realize, I want to be authentic and genuine as possible. So I feel like if I'm just holding it like this is kind of as good as it gets if you want genuinity. So anyways, but I think it's kind of cool going by it. It's just like, if you're gonna go to the grocery store, you're gonna go to Target, a movie theater by yourself, you can do a theme park by yourself. I really enjoy being there. I just do whatever I want, eat whatever I want, and come and go as I please, and it's really satisfying for me. So if it's something you've ever like wanted to do, just do it. And if you feel uncomfortable, just go for a little bit and then leave. If you have a pass, that's really the best way to do it. Obviously you don't want to buy a ticket if you don't have a pass and then leave after a couple hours. That doesn't make any sense. But if you do have the opportunity to go often, you have a pass, or you can just afford it, it's a really cool experience if you're really into theme parks. I have like a very personal upbringing with theme parks because, we couldn't afford like Disney or anything like that as kids. We lived in Illinois, so we didn't have any of the Disney parks around. It was just a dream. It was just a VHS tape my dad would rent from the library for free. It was the Day at Disneyland, which I would watch over and over and over. And I would say, Dad, are we ever gonna go there? He'd say yes, yes, yes. And when I was, I think 25, I finally went to Disneyland for the first time. And I didn't go with my dad until I was probably like 31 or 32. But I did eventually get to go with my dad once. And by the time I went with my dad, he was kind of on the cusp of like his dementia journey. So, and we didn't know he had it yet. So we didn't really have the best experience when I went there with him. But when I grew up and I was going to like Six Flags, he would take us to Six Flags Great America every summer. I always had the best time with my dad. Anyways. So it's just a very, and my dad would always take me to the county fair. We were in 4-H, so we had animals in the fair. So we would arrive at the fair at like 6 a.m. to like feed the animals. So we were there hours before anyone else came to the county fair. And of course there were rides there, but that was always a really special time every summer when we had the McHenry County Fair. And I would get to be at the park before it opens officially. And it just really gave me, I don't know. I love being places when they open. I love being at theme parks at Road Shop. I think it's just a really fun experience.